So, Dr. Braganza, could you also tell us, does this require multiple sittings, or can the issues be resolved in just one sitting?
Can issues be resolved in just one sitting, or do we need multiple sittings? Now, that's a difficult question because it depends upon the issue. Many issues can be settled in just one sitting. In fact, when I did my research, what I did was with these 130 people, just a single sitting, and we measured them before, 4 weeks later, 8 weeks after the session, and we found major changes happening. So whether it's one sitting or multiple sittings is less of a question, I think, an important question. And the answer to that is yes. For many, many issues, a single session would suffice. However, there are more complicated issues, and for those, definitely we would need multiple sittings. In fact, experience and the research has shown also that when people make core transformation kind of like a habit, something that they do regularly, part of their spiritual practice, that's when you see really deep changes happening. I had this classmate of mine, and I had introduced her to core transformation. And so she started doing it regularly for herself. And a few weeks into her practice, she suddenly woke up one morning with this huge enlightenment experience. And her life has not been the same after. And this is kind of not for everyone, but it's kind of common, this kind of experience, that people start living from a much deeper place. So you can take core transformation like a problem fixer. That's one way of approaching it. And then you say, okay, I want to have my session, settle my problem, and that's done. Or you can begin to make it like a way of life, a way of starting to live from a deeper, more wholesome, more profound place. And then core transformation kind of becomes transformative for everything. It's very interesting. When I used to do core transformation for people, I used to have this counseling room. And after just a few sessions over there, the whole atmosphere of the room changes. When I teach core transformation here, after a few sessions, the whole class begins to take on a feel that is very, very different. People just enter that room and kind of get a sense of deep peace. Because that's kind of the atmosphere that has been generated by people touching very deep core states within. So yes, core transformation does work for many issues in a single session, but the most profound effects happen through long-term habitual practice. I hope that answers your question to some extent at least.